Hello, this is OldCrowBalthazor, and welcome to Balthazor's Strategic Arcana. This is my continuing multiplayer match playing Feudal Glory Empire is playing the Kingdom of Pontus. This is the 10 Crowns match. Yes, there's 10 players. Let's go. This should be episode 29, 282 BC, in the reign of Kyrchus the Diligent, who is in very poor health. And we had fallen down on the CDR because we became a glorious monarchy, and I have a gold deficit again. I expanded the army. I was very careful. I think it's actually going to get worse. I'm not quite sure about that. I bought these heavily armored chariots, or like heavy cavalry. They're bad to the bone. I'd sold them off before, and we got my money back in order. I thought that we're going to be fine. I had was going to make 140 gold, but Cervos had put up a report. He does every turn on Discord. We communicate on Discord, and there's also news. Yeah, I was just saying that. Read all the news from the Belgae Bardic changing on Discord. Okay. That's where we were last turn. We hadn't moved, but the turn before we dropped down. 2 turns before we really dropped down out of the green on the left-hand side. You want to stay up there. Definitely don't want to have change rulers when you're down in the orange. The odds are you're going to get not one that's too good. They also die early a lot of times, which is a good thing sometimes. But changes the government, I don't like it. I like stability. But who does, right? They got other Let's Plays I've done, or play games the Kyrchus series that I did, single player, when I first learned this. Yeah, all kinds of bad stuff happen. So now this army might be too big to maintain. Yeah, it says minus 44, 105. And now we'll watch this. They're coming straight for my capital, which means they would have to, or not my capital, my colony, Olbia, which means they would have to declare war on me. I don't think I could turn them around. Smartia, for some stupid reasons, put all their money in ships, and they're a sea-hating nation, so they're real expensive. So obviously their army has failed them. I have no control over that. Yeah, they're making a beeline for Olbia. I mean, I could theoretically send my army up there. I'd have to put it to sea and put it in water, but I haven't really developed my ports good enough that I'd make it in time. So I do have the lands fighting the Scythians. I wish they'd go after their capital. Well, this is a Scythian, a little raid. This Ernak is, well, no, there's been 2 of them. Is there an Ernak and another guy, same similar name? They've just been raiding all over the place. It has been fascinating watching all this. Now, here's a Ptolemaic Egypt, Kuebelwagen. Yeah, he lost an entire army down here against these Nasamons. They're tough. I fought the Garamani before, and they're tough. They rise out of the same area. Jukar. Yeah, that's... Oh, there's some independence here. That place, too, is not a good place. There's all kinds of bad impediments. They call it the Skeleton Coast. Well, obviously it lives up to its name here. Right? Yeah. Oh, I did talk to Kuebelwagen. No, I told him, or he told me that he's going to rebuild his army. I told him, I was hoping we were going to put pressure on the Seleucids or the Antigonids, at least keep an eye on them. If they realize that he doesn't have anything around there, someone might jump on him, and I want to jump on. Well, we're going to look at, I got a weird situation because of the nature of my country, because it's like, we'll talk about that. Apparently I got 2 turns to do, too. I want to do 1 per episode. And the last one in the queue. There we go. They have Bear General too in this camo, I thought. He might have got killed. I can't remember. So much stuff going on. Yeah, you keep smoking, but take out their frickin' capital. You're right next to her. Come on. You can do it. Yeah, you would think that I would be going up because I'm making more money than my deficit. So we'll see if that was true what I saw. Yeah, minus 94, plus 85. Administrative burn, well, we'll look. They're proposing a trade deal. Okay, and you're losing. Is he going to give me money? No, view clauses. Give manpower. No, I cannot do that. I can't help you. Huh, unless I want to sell it. No, I can't afford that. We're not even generating any manpower. The army's too big. They probably don't got anything to offer. Can't do that. Give them metal. Yeah, whatever. Okay, now we insulted Venetti. Let's go look over there because I'm trying to get relations with the Belgae up. They're at war with the Athenae. I'm just going to do it now. Insult the Athenae next. Yeah, trying to get him up 25. He might get snuffed. He was well worried about it. He didn't ask for a favor from me, but I thought we could set up a colony with him. If not, at least if we have 25 relations, we could do some pretty good business, possibly, in the future. Kyrchus rejected our offer. Okay, it was a small one. The Lugi have conquered Surters, which is a seat of power, so no doubt. This is a hard blow. Yeah, my allies just been broken to pieces. They stretched from here, as you can see, all the way to here. Scythia was just down to this and this. The Lugi came out of nowhere, and they're right next to Obia. Well, they would have to declare war on us, so we might want to talk. We got a ranch done. Let's see. Liberate region. No, I don't want to do that, but I'm just looking. Yeah, I did that for health. Okay, let's go look on the CDR. Now where are we? Exactly. Okay, we came up a little bit. Jesus, but this is concerning. Okay, and we're gonna take a look at this situation. This is the situation. Because, and in case this is anyone's jumping in here, modifiers. This. Airlines, Surters. The rulers of the nation themselves consider that they are a savior of all Hellenes, wherever they are. So essentially, if I go into Hellene, take over Hellene cultured areas, we're going to go look. I'm not going to suffer very much decadence at all. But if I go in these other places, until I convert them, I've converted this finally. But we'll talk about that. Like this is Caucasian, I'll take a beating. This is Hellene. This is Hellene, it's blue. Now if we go back, the Seleucids took this from the Antigonids. I could walk in here. I'd have to declare war on the Seleucids and take this outright. Let me see the nature of my army. Is it starting to deteriorate because of lack of gold? Not yet, but it will. See, I'm thinking of doing it right now. Go in here, take this. The way it works is, as far as I know, the Seleucids occupy it. I take it. I own it. And the reason why I want to do this, province overlay. I still would need another province, but I could create Anatolia. You need 51%. So eventually it might mean war against the Antigonids. The other province I could create, but is this, Commagene. But it is, whoops. That's Greek though. But if I got this, it'd be a nice bulwark. It means war with the Seleucids. problem with that is I'd be on my own against them, so maybe with the Antigonids. If we do this, diplomacy, I'm in real good relations with them. And I could possibly get in better relations with them by going to war with the Seleucids. And I'm really thinking about it, even though we're in terrible, terrible situation here. Let's go look at the king. Let's take that off. So his health is very poor, but he could last. I got to get this turned around. I am allied with Atropine here. There is Armenia in between. Let me go back and see what's going on with the Seleucids. So the Seleucids are at war with the Antigonids. They're at war with Media. They're at peace with Moria, but I don't know how long that's going to last. But they're at war with Armenia. Their cooperation with Commagene down here. It's fine. It's named that, but this is Commagene province. Cooperation with the Judeans. How about the Antigonids? Yeah, they're war here. Or they war not with Macedonia. Now this is another thing. Let's go look at this. Sparta. Let's go back here. Sparta got this. Now we don't think that he's mum, but we think Sparta bought it from Macedonia because if we go back to here, for one thing, Sparta, Athens, and Carthage are allied. They're definitely working together. Sparta's, yeah. Look at this is the relations they have. How about the Athenians? Full cooperation. Yeah. And then they got good relations with the Antigonids. I'll tell you, well, it's too late. I mean, this is going to air months and months after I do this, probably. I found that when you feed the Antigonids, they're going to be really hard to beat, especially if they develop Anatolia. And they don't want to fight the successors in Macedonia. It looks like it might be on me. The Kuebelwagen, his Ptolemaic Egypt is getting overrun. He has an army here, 2 stacks. Yeah, it's not bad, but they're in 2 stacks. He has nothing up here. Well, let's do my internal, and I'm gonna have to think about this because I gotta fix that. Not much. I could go to war, lose some troops. Yeah, I can't build. Let's see why. Yeah, building 3 turns. I got infrastructure. Didn't I have a building I was supposed to build? Get done? What happened? The nation had overspent somewhat, now has some debts which are weighing on the day running your Swiss smokehouse was complete in Pomonia. Smokehouse. There's the road. I got the road. Oh, it's just not going to show as a building? I don't get that. Growth in 3 turns. Growth in 7. So we gotta start moving, guys. Growth in 6. See, we're full. Growth in 3 turns. How about here? Growth in 9 turns. Well, we got everybody here get a palisade done. So we got the road done. Can we get it done in 1 turn? No. No. All right. 109. I wonder if I'm going to have to downsize. What about here, the army? Yeah, I don't need... Yeah, boy. These are slaves. Let me look here again. No slaves down here now. Four turns. 4 turns. 6 turns. Those are slaves. 153. Can we turn it around? Money income 43. Previous turn minus 44. Administrative burn minus 33. Military upkeep minus 101. So the 2 minuses, that equals 134. So this should do, you would think this fixes it. No growth. Can we make a deal and sell some metal? Let's try. Atrium transaction. Because I'm not going to grow the army anymore. Give metal 60. And no gold. No money. Ooh, what about you guys? Let's see if there's money available. Give money. Let's try that. Give metal. They might be metal poor. 2%. Are you serious? How the hell did Sparta get what he got a whole region? I don't know. Well, we can't make any changes here. So we declare war. Bad weather. How are they doing here? Looks like there was something going on. Siege will last for a long time. This is just awesome. It's Acropolis, city walls, the lead mine. It's Hellenic. That's there. Here, there's silver here, I think. Fortune tower. Yeah, it is Hellenic. Meanwhile, they're fighting over here, but I'm not seeing any indication of anything. What's this? Yeah, that's Morian. You know what? I gotta stop for a second. All right. Yeah, they're gonna hold out. God, we could crush this, but I don't think we can get in there. It's Antigonid territory. Oh. Combat power 55. $93. See, they got 24 units, so they outnumber me. But they do got archers. No, it's us. Let's go back to them. Balls. They got a lot of archers. And they got to kill our general. It says disorganized. Because I was thinking maybe I could launch in here. This is... It's a mountain, so it's a narrow frontage. So if they attacked us, we'd probably beat them. This is a mountain. If we attack them, they'd beat us. they got regular cavalry too. I don't. No. I just don't dare. So much for that. I'm going to bring this in. This is a hill. I'm going to bring you in. I mean, the other alternative is attack the Antigonids, right? Well, you know, if they're making deals with these guys, and I wrote some pretty crazy stuff about the Spartans and their incestuous relationship, or their bribery, whatever they've done here, we thought they had moral rectitude, but well, maybe it's because they're rubbing shoulders with Athenae, kind of known for other things. Let's try a transaction with the Antigonids. Can they give us money? 190, 6%, and then let's swap it. If we're not going to build the army up, let's try something radical. 10%. %. Cooperation. I ain't seeing shit to him. It's 19%. You despise some nations we appreciate. I'm going to try it. It's 19%. It's a lot of money, though. It would wreck us, but we can't grow anymore, and I might actually have to think about downsizing this. But I think this is just barely adequate to defend ourselves against an army like this. So I guess we got to stay on the sideline to see what happens. But I thought maybe the Slugas might break up. I mean, they do got, you know, Comagene and stuff. All right. Let's go to decisions. Gods of old. This will reduce our money. I think, was it Epirus? Yeah. Sanctification. Oh, let me go see. I wonder if the taverns are actually a religious church. I would not say so. So this is the other thing too. Our taverns. Okay, here's the vineyard, right? Produces 4, but we were getting big money out of like the taverns. Yeah, see here, 19. Let's go look at our trade, I guess. And then here I have a tavern here. Oh. This is 19 also. Yeah, we're importing from Chalybia. This is coming from Bithynia. Okay. Well, we have curtailed. Whoops. This is really the only religious place we got. And we have converted. That's Hellene. That wasn't Hellene before. That was Caucasian. We did one of these trade settlements. It's still... I don't think there's any dispersal of slaves. No. Let's go to Obia. It just takes a long time. We did get a branch done, so let's see what the state of affairs is here. Growth and cemeteries. We could build. We could throw everything in, or in the gold. What is this? Well, this is huge. Let's build that. I'll show you guys again. Culture 17. Athenae. A unique and uncommon replacement of the worship place for Hellenic nations. People will commune together to celebrate their ancient beliefs. Will be removed automatically when the region reaches 12 population points. Okay. Let's go to the Lugi. Their War of Sarmatia. We could insult them, can we? No, we can't. That's all they're war with. Let's go look at a transaction here. That ain't gonna happen. No. It ain't happen. Why did I do that? Oh, I don't know. I'm tired. Alright, Rome. Well, their War of Tarentum. Carthage got into here. Surters is Belgae, beset by 4 different powers. Epirus, I think they're getting some rest with some peace. I don't know if they're going to go after Illyria. Dacia is pretty big. They took the Getae. Oh, there's one Getae army left here. They're in not good shape. Haven't seen them. The pirates. Where are they? They're here. I didn't raid, did I? Oh, let's put them on raid. Right, we were... Oh, I might not be able to do anything here with this. Thracian army? No. Well, we don't know. Try here, but would they raid my own people? No. Might screw them up. I don't want to raid the Sarmatai. We could try this coast here. Yeah, let's try this. And this is the other thing. I don't have the money now. Again. Implant trade settlement. So I was really looking strongly at this, but this might be a good place too. But I need 175 gold and 40 man. This because it's got a rare... it's got naphtha. It's also here too. There's not very many places on the planet. This, well, mostly it would serve as a link with the Athenae. That is someone else. Yeah, kind of rambling here, but let's see what we could do with them. It's getting big. Let's give them big metal, small amount. 16. Maybe one of these will go through. 2 rolls. You got to be careful about this, though. Yeah. 18%. The other one was 18 or 19%. Let's try it. Oh, let me see again. See, our relations at 56, so we got a full alliance. What about Atropine? Yeah, we want to develop this further. Let me go back to them. They're at war with the Medes. Yeah, let's insult them. Yeah, Moria puts pressure on the Seleucids, but yeah, that army, again, I could defend in the mountains. I could probably take this too. Because it's just a palisade. And if we go here, eventually there's silver. Yeah, and this is a good one too. Here, there's lead. Here's lead. And flax. And then of course, this way would be a nice way to go. But again, that means war with the Antigonids, and nobody's putting any pressure on them. So we're the Seleucids. So what? It's hard for me to decide which one is worse. I got good relations with them. Here it's kind of neutral. Why antagonize them? Unless someone, it's got to be a raw power grab. But I really got to back it up with a sound foundation, and the state doesn't have a sound foundation because of this. Now we got 153, so hopefully that'll overcome this. But we'd have to maintain this. So I may have to, I'll find out next turn. I may just have to downsize the goddamn army. You know, what will happen is I'll get rid of the chariots, which I paid for a lot more. Oh, Pontus is so hard. I thought it was going to be easier, but it isn't. All right, that's it. Is it? Oh. Did we decide on this? I did not. Minus 25. Okay, plus 10% loyalty bonus to region of at least one religious building. I have one region has a religious building, like a cult-sided temple. No, this isn't worth it. This is free, but not really, because it's a minus 10% tax income. So we'll have to forego it. And I think we're gonna have to write out things until our beloved king passes. Okay, that's it. All right. Well, this is OldCrowBalthazor. Thanks for watching. Hey, check in the link. The link description has a list of all the players, their countries, and Game of the Colonel, who's doing this on YouTube. And Taxman's doing this on YouTube, and I believe Hellsen's been doing this on Twitch a lot earlier, and he's going up on YouTube. But if you want to see how Rome is managed, I'll see if I can find a link, and if it's not posted on. Okay, we'll talk to you later. RitoDorito, I am gone.